How's it going, guys? Rakamdar here, bringing you another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Road to King of Games, the series where I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links and attempt to hit the highest rank possible, being King of Games, using a small little set of guidelines and rules to make the decks that I'm using as budget-friendly as possible. Essentially, the rundown of those rules are only mini boxes are all fair game, so no matter how many cards from a mini box are required, that is fair game for a deck build. So as you can see here, we have Shiranui's. Seen it from the last video, it's going to be the same. Anything from a big box must be self-contained in a single big box. So Fortune Ladies, for example, I can only run cards from the big box that they're in. And then structure decks are mostly fair game as well, but I've tried to kind of not use them at my own discretion due to the fact that they are usually, for the most part, a paywall. You can only get one copy of structure decks with gems, with the exception of like 2 or 3 of them where you can't even do that. And so for the most part, I really do like to avoid using them, but there are a couple of duels in which or a couple of videos in which I used a structure deck to boost the power of a more fun deck. So the last Elemental Hero fusion deck that I did was created with structure deck usage. So that is kind of the small little rules that we're doing here. Trying my best to hit King of Games. I did mention that in one of my videos that I wasn't going to upload every single duel on the YouTube channel. We're just going to be doing the most important ones, namely when I start a new deck or use a new deck, and otherwise when I'm about to rank up. We are now Platinum 7, so we are about to rank up, and this is going to be the video. Hopefully we can hit Legend, the ever so elusive Legend, in this video. We are streaming this, of course, on twitch.tv/Rakamdar. Be sure to go over there, follow. If you want to see every duel live, or well, not live because it'll be a VOD at this point, but if you want to see all my duels, go over there, check it out. You'll be able to see all of my thought processes and all of my shenanigans and whatnot as we play and have a good time. You'll get to see all of that live, and you will notice that this has pretty much been the deck that I've been playing with the most and just kind of grinding it out. Once again, we're playing Shiranui's. This deck is no different from the last iteration. We do have 3 Solitaire, 3 Squire, pretty core, 3 Spirit Master, and 2 of each tuner. Now this is I feel like this is a pretty standard build. It's a little bit questionable if you want to consider not using Solitaire at 3 and maybe running something different. But I do like having 3 copies of both Squire and Solitaire to ensure that a tuner gets sent to my field or graveyard as quickly as possible. 1 Book of Life, because it can be really bricky. It does require your opponent to have a monster in the graveyard to use, so if your opponent does not have that, it can be pretty useless in your hand. 1 Enemy Controller and 1 World Legacy Clash. Enemy Controller is just a well-rounded card, and World Legacy Clash gets your banishing effects. They use the banishing effects, so this is pretty useful. I've actually won a couple of duels against the ever so annoying Necro Valley with this, because I was able to summon my Spirit Master and banish it with Legacy Clash. Next, we do have Countergate. This is just a generic back row card to help protect ourselves whenever we don't have a huge play. And then 3 copies of Ceremony of Catan. This is a pretty solid card. Lets you banish on your opponent's turn, so you can activate Spirit Master, and then it banishes a card from their graveyard. So if they have, a Kite Roid in there or a Bacon Saver, you can just get rid of it and don't have to deal with it. So that's about it. I really don't need to spend too much time on the deck. If you want to, please go check out the other video, the last one. I'll definitely leave a link and stuff of that nature, a little information post, wherever that goes, top right, I believe, and then I will also mark it at the end of the video if you want to just check it out there. So that's really about it. 2 copies of the level 7, 1 10, 1 8, and 2 6. I do like this build a little bit. I've considered two copies of the level 10 because sometimes if you bring out the level 10, you have no way of recycling your synchros back to the extra deck, so it can be a little bit kind of iffy, maybe having 2 level 10s so that if the duel goes on even longer, maybe you can recycle more synchros by recycling the level 10 itself. So something to consider, but for the most part, I feel like this build is well balanced. You're always guaranteed to have a level 6 so that you can activate your level 2 tuner's graveyard effect. But without further ado, that's going to be, I don't need to really talk too much about that. We're going to go ahead, jump into some duels. As you can see, Platinum rank 7, and hopefully we can get ourselves up to Legend. But yeah, been having a lot of fun with this deck. I think it's pretty powerful. I mean, it is on the tier list for a reason, and I do really enjoy it. Without having big cards, like obviously if you put in Paleozoic Canadia, Floodgate Trap Hole, cards of that nature, I do think that this deck is much better with those cards. So if you do have access to them, I would highly recommend using those instead. But this is a pretty decent way to kind of just build around not having those. So my opponent, one face down, and that is it. Curious what he's going to be playing. We do have Sealing Ceremony of Catan. I'm going to set I think I want to set one, set Countergate, set this, and maybe the level 3. I actually don't know if I want to do that. I think I will. I think we'll set the level 3, and that will be our turn. This way, if we draw into a like a solitaire or something, we can make some more plays, or especially if we draw into a squire, that would be pretty beneficial to us. So we'll see how it goes. I really do like this card though. Sometimes, like in this case, this is not as good. Like a Paleo here to flip this card face down, obviously that's a lot better. But otherwise, it really isn't too bad. It depends. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. It does have its own ups and downs. Unfortunately, we didn't draw a way to put a monster into the graveyard, so we can't banish anything on his field. It looks like my opponent is playing the new structure deck, Dragoonides. Unfortunately, I can't activate anything. He's probably going to get his level 10 out. Oh, that's a tuner. That's a tuner. The level 10 monster can banish infinitely almost, so it's pretty terrifying. Pretty terrifying. Thankfully, it doesn't do well against back row, so here shortly we're just going to deal with it, hopefully. He's going to activate his effect, banish our level 3, which is kind of unfortunate, but we will use our counter gate to avoid damage here. Okay, so we're going to activate counter gate, and then so I think it negates the attack, so I'm going to actually go ahead and summon. This would have been nice if our level 3 stayed on the field in the graveyard, but I think unfortunately that was not the case. Bro. Bro. That is not cool. That is totally not cool. So I think this has to banish a fire monster. This is unfortunate. This is really unfortunate. I think we're just going to set defense mode, and then I don't want to clog up my field, so I think we're just going to hold on to these. I think I might seal Tombs, so he can't banish or summon from the graveyard. So he's going to be forced into destroying my monster or doing nothing. I think this is a decent, probably one of the best ways to deal with this right at the very moment. It'll also allow me to destroy, banish his stuff from the graveyard. This guy does have a floating effect, so he will be able to summon a new monster. Oh, he can do that? Because it's an equip card? What? Yeah, because the Sealed Tombs is special summon or banish from the graveyard, so he's not technically special summoning it. Dang. That's rough. But at the very least, he can't do any of his banish plays with this level 10, so he can't banish my monster. So he's going to go ahead, destroy that. Hopefully he doesn't get anything else. I think we're good. So does this guy have any protection? I don't know. Another Spirit Master? Bro. This is ridiculous. I could activate Book of Life now. So, and equip with this card. When a card sent to your graveyard by your opponent's card effect, you can select one of the monsters that equip this card and special summon it. Okay. Okay, so this is very, very, very bad. Sealed Tombs is worn out. So, so I think what I want to do is we're gonna activate this. We're gonna do this now to banish this card and target this. And then Spirit Master will activate to destroy this. And then we're going to activate... Oh, we can't activate it, never mind. Because we don't have another monster in the graveyard. I shouldn't have set that. Oh man. This is so rough. So rough. Like, these draws are just god-awful. We don't really have much of a means to dealing with this. I mean, I don't really think he can do anything with the tuner, so I feel like this will be alright. And this will bait him into banishing this guy. And this should allow me to pop a card on his field. Allow me to pop a card on his field. Alright, so he's going to activate this. Banishing my monster. And then we will activate Spirit Master. I don't know if I want to... because this guy's going to just bring out another Synchro monster. I think I might just destroy the tuner. Nah. Let's just destroy it. He's gonna get to summon another monster. I'm not really sure if we can actually... I think we just lose, because he's probably going to bring out a monster that can OTK us. I'm gonna let him believe we have something. Maybe he'll be a little afraid. So we do have a... we did toggle a little bit. Oh. Level augmentation. So, okay, Phalanx can't kill us. That's good, that's good. What? How? How did he do that? He's gonna synchro the big boy back out. And he somehow searched? I don't understand how he searched that card. Oh, okay. He used that effect. So, that's it. That's GG. Unless he's a little... He's definitely not going to be too afraid. I don't think. Like, if this is... If this was a Drowning Mirror Force, if this was a Paleozoic Canadia, anything of that nature, we just straight up win. Well, not win, but we survive 100%. Drowning Mirror, like, all of these 3 trap cards would be Paleozoics or Floodgates of sorts, and we would still be able to survive and win. So... Oh, he was able to do that. Okay, well, we lose. Yep, GG. Just drew god awful. Like, nothing that we can really... nothing can really have been said. Just drew awful the whole time. All 3 of our trap cards that we don't need. Just pretty poor draw right there. It's alright, it's alright. We should be able to make the comeback. Let's go, let's go. Hopefully we can do it in this video. I don't want to have a double video where we, like... I don't want to get knocked down into the lower platinum and then kind of screw up. Hopefully the next video I can play the Grass Looks Greener version of this deck that's been super popular lately. Alright, we have Dr. Crowler. Okay. At least give me a Solitaire or a Squire. Like, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. So middle-aged mechs. pretty popular archetype, I would say. Like, a lot of people like Ancient Gears. I'm not really too sure how well this will play out. Part of me is a little bit afraid that this will be... Like, the main thing is the 20 card variant of this deck doesn't have super easy ways to really get too much going for the graveyard. Alright, so I want to say that his back row cards are going to let him bring out the big Ancient Gear monsters. So we're going to try to not... Like, we're going to try to not get wrecked by those. So this one can draw... there's two different cards. There's the Ancient Gear Castle, I think. This one's Castle, right? Yeah, this one's Castle. So there's Ancient Gear Fortress, which is another continuous spell. And then there's Gear Town, I believe, is the field spell. The field spell summons from the deck. The Ancient Gear Fortress summons from the hand. So we'll have to see how this guy plans to play. He didn't... This card attacks. Your opponent cannot activate spell or trap cards until the end of the damage step. So I don't know what he's doing. We'll see, we'll see. We'll see. I'm a little hesitant to really make a huge play to deal with his back row. Is he just going to disconnect? What? No way. I mean, we take those, I guess. He just opened so poorly that he's about to throw his phone out the window. I'll take it. I'll take it. Throw his phone out the window. We're good. Makes up for that loss we just took. Alright. On our way back. Let's go. I believe we need like 4 in a row or something like that. It's a little weird. I know that's how it used to be. I'm not sure if they like adjusted that at all, but like in order to rank up to the like the next tier, you had to win the number of... You had to win so much in a row based on that tier. So for Platinum, for example, like it's the 4th tier, because there's Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum. So you have to win 4 in a row. And then Legend's the crazy one, where you have to win 5 duels in a row to advance to King of Games. So we'll see. Alright, we get to go first. That's pretty dope. We're going to do level 2 synchros. Level 2. We have plays! That's the good thing. We have plays. And we're going to synchro into more stuffs. So now we have something that we can do. We also have Solitaire for follow-up, and we have Counter Gate if we really need to. Counter Gate's pretty nice because it treats it as a normal summon, so I do believe if you Counter Gate into Squire, you can get the effect of the normal summon. What is my opponent playing? Skill-wise, doesn't seem to be letting me know. Really? Going to end your turn like that? Interesting. Alright, so we do have another Solitaire. So we're going to summon the Solitaire. And then I want to tribute for the level 3 tuner. We're going to pop off with the level 3 tuner. So level 3 tuner from the deck. Now we have multiple plays. So we're going to do this into this. I'm a little afraid of what my opponent might use here. So hopefully... Alright. So I think what I want to do is banish the level 3. Yeah, we're going to banish the level 3. Actually, we don't need to. Yeah, we'll banish the level 3. So this will give me the ability to destroy one of his back row cards straight down the middle. enemy controller. And then we're going to Synchro Summon using the level 4. Still activatable. Still activatable. So now we can, we're going to summon the level 3 back to the field using our Solitaire ability. And this will give us the ability to synchro into our level 10 Great Shogun. The zombies. The honor and courage of our... The honor and courage of our soul surpasses that. Okay, so he's going to synchro with that. So it's 2 enemy controllers. I might just wait then. I don't know. We do have like the Solitaire still. Trying to think if there's a way that I can maybe salvage this. So we have these 2 in the graveyard. We can bring the Solitaire back. I think I might just hold off because I can't kill him this turn. So we're just going to go in with this guy. That way, if he plays more back row cards, we have, you know, we have a means to dealing with them. And if he's going to play monsters and stuff, then, you know, he's going to have to make a decision, you know, who's he going to summon. I mean, I guess we should have went into the level 10 so that we could protect ourselves. The level 10 is important in that it can, you know, banish to protect yourself. So I guess that's still, you know, better. Even though there's no, you know, no way for him to actually destroy stuff on the field. It probably is just a better in general boss monster, so maybe a slight misplay there. 3500 attack is kind of hard to get over, so, but it does appear that my opponent has no answer to our field. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Yeah, next turn we could have easily made some plays. Like, I feel like, you know, if he destroys all of our synchros and whatnot, we just, you know, activate Solitaire, tribute for some more stuff. What is that? Raw Sense low level. Interesting. We're almost there, boys. We're almost there. Let's see if we can make it. Let's see if we can make it. We must believe in ourselves, our courage, and the heart of our cards. Our deck will pull through. Opponent's playing Luna. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this down just a little bit. Feels a little loud. Alright, so did we go first? I didn't see. Yep, apparently we do. I'm gonna go ahead and activate the Squire, summon the level 2. Level 2 to synchro into level 6. The reason for, if you guys were wondering, why I run the level 6 at 2 is because a lot of the times it's a level 4 in the graveyard. So having this ability to, having the ability to synchro the level 6 again is pretty valuable, I feel. Alright, so our opponent, let's see what he's got. Dark Lords, ooh. Ooh. So Dark Lords don't run too much back row, I feel. So Banishment. A lot of their back row, like not back row cards, but back row removal, as far as I can tell. Dark Lord Contact. If only this was a Shien. Like imagine if one of their cards could negate. That would be so wild. Oh dude, I think I can... Ooh, I should have banished that. What am I thinking? I could have banished that. What does that do? Summon Dark Lord card from your deck to the graveyard. So here's what I'm going to do. We actually win this super hard. Oh. I totally thought he was about to send the negation one. So that's the negation, actually. We're going to end our turn. We're going to go ahead and banish. Banish. I didn't even realize he had that in the graveyard already. So that just pretty much wins us the duel. He can only have one copy of those in the game. So here's the Spirit Master. Like, depending on what that back row card is, I would really wish I could summon a level 3. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. This will give us another level 6. I'm trying to think of what the best play would be. Yeah, I think we're going to do this. Activate this. Alright, so Needle Sealing. So Needle Sealing procs first. Oh. Okay, that's fine. That is 100% fine. And what we're going to do is use this, banish the Spirit Master. And this should be game. Banish, destroy this. But we have 4,300 damage on field. He has something in his hand though. Curious what that would be. But I think we're just going to go in for game. Yep. GG. Leaves a low level monster on the field with 700 only attack, and bam. Easy money. We're almost there, boys. Almost there. Next one should be it. And that's how you win against Dark Lords. Sealing... That's one of the huge benefits of this card. Because this is limited to 1. Hardcore limited to 1. So they can't play more copies of it. So the moment it gets banished, they're pretty much screwed. And normally you run Cosmic Cyclone in order to try and banish it. But if it's in the graveyard, you can't. Unless we have that Continuous Trap. So let's see if we can finish off this video with a sick rank up. There it is. Win and you'll gain a rank. Playing against an unfortunate, very unfortunate start here. Low-key want to try Sealed Tombs, but we're just going to go ahead. I'm actually going to set everything. We're going to set everything. This is probably... Man, we really need to draw into a big monster with our counter gate. Really need to draw into a big monster. Or a good monster. Even the level 2 tuner would be decent, because we could hopefully, like, you know, play into it. Playing the Fire King Island. Ooh. Intriguing. Wait, to activate this. That allows him to blow stuff up. Kills the U-Bell. So we're playing against U-Bell. I wonder if he's doing some kind of U-Bell with Neos. If I lose to that, I would kind of be okay. Playing Yubel Neos. Maybe he's doing like Neos Wise Man. Whoa, that was freaky. All right. And he's got the disciple. Going to play some stuffs. There's the Sacred Phoenix. Going to search, going to synchro, or not synchro, ritual. This time it's a ritual Shogun. Going to end the turn. This will explode our field. And that's another Spirit Master. That's very unfortunate. So let's see, when this face-up attack position monster... Yeah. When this face-up card leaves the field, special summon... So I think we're going to do something spicy, so let's see. This is kind of unfortunate. So we're going to do this. Yeah. I'm going to banish this to banish this. Spirit Master. I probably shouldn't have done this. Okay, so Yubel's going to finish off by summoning the final form. So let's see how this works. Okay. So this is, you take no battle damage involving this card. Take the if this face-up attack position card battles an opponent's monster, take damage equal to its attack. So I think it's fine. And then I'm just gonna seal Tombs in case he can do something else. I don't know, maybe get like another. I don't know how the ritual cards for the like the Phoenix and whatnot work. So yeah, so I don't know what this does. I guess he gets to summon. Okay, I guess he gets to do a ritual summon here. So the big thing is this guy can actually attack. All right. So he's going to summon his big boy. Never mind. All right, so this is good. We are in a solid position here, and that is the Spectral Sword. Bum. So that's only 800. I think we're going to set it. I don't know. I should go in here because like we do have another sealing ceremony, and we can banish stuff from the graveyard. So like, but at the same time, I really want to just kind of play it out one more time. So we're gonna, I think we'll pass one more turn. We do have a card face down. He's probably afraid of this being like a drowning. So, or like something else. So we should be all right. I'm waiting. I want him to ritual summon, but okay, so he's not going to do anything. Let's see what he's going to play. I really just want to bring out, okay, there's a good card. So let's do that. But that's what we're looking for. That's the kind of stuff we're looking for. Bring this guy out. And then we'll activate this. Summon this. And then we'll summon the level 3 tuner. And then this will synchro summon. So this should... dang. I wish I should have chained this earlier. Maybe? I don't know if I can or not. I'm gonna do this. Then now we banish the level 4. Let's see, who should we banish? I don't know what we should banish. I feel like this would be important. So let's hopefully this will win. One more. Ooh, that's not game. I'm dumb. If only I activated this effect like a good player. If only I activated this effect like a good player. What is wrong with me? Oh boy. Can he get another Yubel? Oh no. I messed up. That was game. We had game and I forgot to activate. I didn't math properly. No. Alright, so we have one banish. We have one banish. Oh boy. That's no good. He's gonna get another Yubel to the field. We just went through a lot of resources to deal with the whole Yubel cycle. I don't like this. I don't like this. There it is. Another Yubel to the field. Fire King Yashka. I think we can do this. I think we can do this. I was... Alright, here we go. Oh, he can do it from the graveyard too? I should have banished the Yubel. I didn't know he could do it from the graveyard. I should have read. I should have read. That's my fault. Alright, let's see if we can recover. We made a misplay. Let's see if we can recover. This is huge. This game is huge. We can recover. We have counter gate. Remember, we do have counter gates. So Nefta's coming into the field. That's a huge card. What the heck? So let's see. Let's see. So we should have... Alright. So is this during... You can ritual summon this card during their main phase, during your next standby phase. Okay. Okay. So he's going to destroy that. So there is the level 2 tuner. So I think we're just going to set the level 2 tuner. This is kind of rough. This is kind of rough. We made a big misplay. We had game, but we messed it up. So now he gets an opportunity. I think we want to... We'll just let it go through. Because he's gonna think he can go in. I want to activate counter gate. All right, there we go. Squire, baby, let's go. So we're gonna summon this from the deck. So what we're going to do is we're going to just banish the Squire. 300 attack, destroy spell or trap, destroy his field, and then now we get to make some plays. Send us this. Alright, so this is going to activate. We're going to activate this to send this to the graveyard and banish the ultimate from the graveyard. There we go, baby. There we go. Whoo! That's it. That's it. We made the play. We made the play. I corrected myself. I realized that he would only play one copy of each Yubel, so he wants it in the graveyard and whoo, rank up. We made a misplay, but we recovered. Managed to come out on top, and that's how I like to see it done. Ooh, that was actually a pretty intense duel. That was pretty fitting for like a gate, you know, a rank up match. Back and forth. I mean, I guess back and forth. I kind of had the advantage a lot of the times, but you know, back and forth. Went on for a good while. I really like that. That was an intense match to end it off here. Legend 1, let's go. The next video will hopefully be our rank up to King of Games. I may or may not record a video in between, you know, like as we're playing through Legend, we'll see how it goes. But that is, oh man, that was so awesome. If you're enjoying this type of content, be sure to, of course, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification icon. It would mean a lot to me if you could like the video as well. Really helps out the channel grow. More Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Link content to come. We're going to start transitioning into some more Legends of Runeterra throughout the course of the towards the future. It's coming out on January 23rd/24th. So what I'm trying to do here is just really kind of hit King of Games. We'll be streaming the next stream. I forgot to mention this. Oh boy, that's actually kind of bad. So the next stream will be on Tuesday. So Tuesday the 21st will be the next stream. So be sure to stop by, tune in. We'll have a good time. You guys can chat it up and we'll see how things go. So be sure to stop by, like I mentioned, and that will be more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. If we hit King of Games this stream, that like right now I'm streaming while I'm recording this, so if during this play session I do hit King of Games, the next stream will just be, and I'll of course leave that in the description below. I'll let you guys know, and you'll know that before the next stream happens. So just check the description and you'll know if there's another video on the way where I hit King of Games. If that does happen, I will be doing some viewer battles and we'll just be hanging out and you know, just having some good matches and enjoying the you know, enjoying each other's company. Yu-Gi-Oh's a cooperative thing. The only reason that, like, Yu-Gi-Oh's only fun because it's fun to play with other people, and I really enjoy that. We did have, on our first stream of this coming back to the new for the new season, we did have a lot of people wanting to jump in, play a bunch of duels, so we'll probably be doing that again on the Tuesday when I come back. So anyway, that's going to be it for me. If you enjoy this type of content, once again, please, it would mean a lot if you could subscribe and all that stuff. If you enjoy card games, we'll be playing Legends of Runeterra soon. I don't have any other card games on the horizon that I'm looking into at the moment, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Legends of Runeterra are the two at the moment. Anyway, that's going to be all. That's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Later!